Hello everybody, my name is Pravus and welcome back to Plague Inc. Evolved Custom Scenarios. So much Plague Inc. lately, it's awesome, right? Yeah, you like it? Am I doing good? I hope I'm doing good. Alright, I'm looking for something specific. I had a viewer who created a scenario. There it is! Computer worm. With quotation marks, because it's not actually a worm, but maybe it is. We don't know. We're going to find out. In this scenario, you are a parasite. Oh good, I haven't done a parasite in a while. You have been created by the British military to kill the enemy in any future wars. Bioterrorism, I love it. But you guessed it, the parasite broke out. On Bring Your Son to Work Day, a child saw what they thought was a useless earthworm inside of a test tube. He brought it home in his backpack to show his dad what he found, but when he went to get it, it was missing. Tragic. You have three things that are most important to do. Lay eggs to make more parasites, to infect people, and lay more eggs. Infect humans, and while the world is burning down in chaos, they will think, "Yo, Steve, nice weather we're having, bro." That is strangely specific, but okay. Instead of taking action against the parasite while they are slowly dying. Okay, so in other words, the more people we infect, the less likely they're going to be working on the cure. Is that what you're trying to say? I think I get it. Infect computers to persuade humans to go and do other activities they wouldn't normally do. So we are actually infecting computers, but we are actually a worm. How does that work? I mean, I just built a computer. I don't see really any interface place for that worm, but alright, we're going to give it a shot. Like going to a new country to experience its culture, but instead they will go to the breeding ground of your deadly disease. So wait, is this a Nurex worm? Because I thought it was a parasite, but it sounds like we're having Trojan planes. Dedicated to my Lord and Savior, Pravus Gaming. Yes, I am Lord and Savior. No, there is only one Lord and Savior for humanity, and his name is Cthulhu. No, but the virus type isn't a parasite. Why? Oh, well, I guess that answers the question. I forgot, and now if I change it, I'll lose all my changes, so just pretend, okay? Okay, I can pretend. And Yala, you got rum and coke for me?
Yes, I do.
Thank you very much. Rum and coke makes it so much better on the throat. It's not even a virus. You said it was a virus, but it's a bacteria. Dude, make up your mind. It's a parasite. No, it's a Nurex worm. No, it's a virus. Now it's a bacteria. This is hilarious. All right. Metabolic jump, genetic mimic, aquasite, extremophile, symptostasis. I mean, I'm willing to let a lot of things slide because I have been declared the Lord and Savior of somebody. Interesting plot indeed. Missing an E here, but good try. Scientists, I actually do recall seeing in the comment that someone was, the developer was like, I've really been working on my English, so I hope it's good. And it's like, oh, I bet you I'll find something. Scientists in the UK were developing a new parasite to control their enemies in time of war. No, there was no war going on when this happened. Okay, so basically the British were being a bunch of jerks and preemptively developing a bioweapon. That's great. On the 11th of January, the parasite broke loose. Now it's your job to destroy the world. Okay, so already finding a few errors here, but that's fine. It's fine. I mean, I like making jokes, but some people think I'm taking this way more seriously than I am. I'm just having fun at your expense, and that's just kind of what I do. I mean, if you're going to submit a scenario to me, you should kind of know that. All right, we have water and air. It's pretty standard. Gives pathogen ability to travel on dust particles. Darwin 1. Offspring now have random mutations helping adapt to all environments. Huh, really? Okay, so we're going the Darwinist playthrough. Okay, well, maybe this is a mutation game, I'm not too sure yet. Eggs 1 allows parasite to lay eggs, good for transmission in dry area as humans will try to consume the eggs or water. You know, I don't know about you, but personally, when I'm in a dry area, and I grew up in Arizona, okay, so I should know, I don't just go finding random little, like, worm eggs and thinking, oh, this sounds delicious, it's like toad spawn or something like that. No! It's gross. But apparently these are a very different kind of people. I don't know. Symptoms. Lethality tree. Unlock the lethal traits. Human tree. Unlocks the human effect traits. Or computer tree. Unlocks traits that have to do with computers. 3 different trees here, huh? Fascinating. What am I going to do with them? Which one do I pick? Haven't decided yet. Abilities. The cold didn't bother me. Pathogen evolves to withstand cold temperatures and climates. Hell is a good place. Really, you don't say. Would you know that from personal experience? Anti-antivirus 1. Create shell to protect against all climates. I actually think anti-antivirus is kind of clever. But wait, we're having more climate protection, not drug resistance. Interesting. Weed resistance. Drug resistance, but with a danker name. Ah, instead of drugs like medicine, you're saying drugs like pot. I get it. See, I understand dank references. I don't. I really don't. Honestly, doing the dank memes and the Shrek-Letty custom scenarios on this channel were so cringy even to me. Because I just don't get that stuff. I don't pretend to. It just doesn't make sense to me. I've never been much of one for memes, but maybe that was a little bit after my time. You know, I grew up without the internet. I didn't even start using the internet until I was about 16 years old. If I had to do research, I used an encyclopedia program. I know, old school, right? Let's go for some water. I do like water transmission, and starting off in the UK, which is pretty wet from what I understand, is pretty good. Goldman Stanley bank crisis, don't care. Not my problem. I don't care about, the financial markets and mortgages and Glass-Steagall and, I don't know, other topical references. Whatever. Point is, I don't know what my point is. I'm rambling. It's fine. I don't know what to do. Let's go for some symptoms. Let's go down the computer tree. I'm kind of curious about the computer tree. This leads to computer co-tree. Will it connect with the human co-tree? Well, just make things happen. You're going to start me off with this, and I'm going to have some symptoms that don't do anything. They just promise to eventually mirror up. Just start doing something. I don't know. It's infective. So, I mean, why not? Let's just go ahead and go down that one. Tiny processors, also known as microprocessors. Computer research breakthrough. Computers and other technology can now be scaled down to hair size. Oh, you mean nanoprocessors or something like that. Okay. Useful for the following symptom. Requires better surgery? What's surgery? Is that a human thing? Maybe it is. Create brainwashing viruses. Produces viruses for brainwashing humans to get infected. I'm not too sure where this is all going yet, but I'm kind of curious. Cold countries getting colder. Well, damn. Means I'm going to develop some more cold resistance now. Fine. I don't even care. We'll make it happen. Can't get any more infectivity yet. So let's just... This doesn't do anything yet, so screw it. Let's try the human tree and see what this leads to. Human co-tree, will it connect? For 2 points. Sure. Better surgery. New surgery. You spelled it right this time, and then how'd you mess this up? Come on, man. Tools created. Useful for the following upgrade. Requires tiny processors. So, okay, got it. So these two work together to create something potentially really good. I get that. All right. I appreciate you trying to make it intuitive. You know, make sure that there's no room for ambiguity. I know what the prerequisites are ahead of time. I appreciate that. We still haven't managed to get out of the UK, though. This is going surprisingly slowly. Kind of need some drug resistance. Maybe I should just go for that weed resistance. Or resistance. Because that's how it's spelled. Resistance. Yeah. We'll just affect the potheads of UK, of which there are bound to be many. Yes? I don't know. I have no idea if that's true. I don't know if drugs are much of a thing, honestly, in most of Europe. I know in the United States we have constant debates about whether or not we should legalize marijuana. See if that actually ends up happening. It probably will very soon. Oh, looks like we're going down the lethality tree whether I like it or not. Okay. Genetic Viagra. What? Genic hardening, but with a better name. You think Viagra is better, huh? You know, I don't need no Viagra. I have no personal experience with that. I do just fine without it, so I wouldn't know. I find that unappealing. Yes. I am being serious. I don't have any problem. Don't take that out of context and think I'm being facetious. I'm not being facetious. Everything works fine down there. All right, let's go for some more symptoms and stuff. Actually, do you want more water? Let's go for some more water just because I am a little bit worried about some islands, and I would hate to lose this scenario. It would make me kind of sad. Doop. All right. Eggs 2. Eggs now twice as effective. Giving birth, one word, to twice as many parasites. Containing less water to compensate, parasites can now live in the bodies of the dead. Hey, corpse transmission, my favorite. Let's go ahead and pick that up. I love it when scenarios have that. Corpse transmission is so freaking powerful, it's ridiculous. It means it can go for lethality so much faster. UK started working on a cure officially. All right, we got a lot of infectivity there. Eggs 3. Eggs? Ha! Parasites are produced instantly, instead of having to wait for eggs to hatch. Man, that is quite an evolutionary leap forward right there. I'm impressed. Let's go for better surgery. Tiny processors, that leads to brain computers. With the recent discovered technologies, scientists can now embed computers inside brains. Oh, okay. So cyber processors, cybernetics, got it. It would be a real shame if a parasite infected it. That's a very nice brain computer you have there. It'd be a shame if something were to happen to it. Technology breakthrough. Scientists have developed processors and microchips that are invisible to the human eye. They say that this is part of a bigger project, and I know what that project is. However, it is a little bit lethal. This is fine. Yay! Smiley face. Makes humans believe everything is fine even though the world is crumbling down around them, leads to increased death. That's surprisingly lethal considering. Let's go for some brainwashing viruses instead. Brainwashing adverts, advertising, injects code into advertising company servers to brainwash people to get infected. Alright, that kind of makes sense. I kind of have a hard time, figuring out if this is, I don't know. The worm, the parasite, is biological, but we're definitely going down a very specific technological route. It's kind of surprising. Let's go for the random mutations, helping to adapt to all... This is wow. Offspring now have random mutations helping adapt. Yeah. Darwin 2, parasites now twice as likely to mutate randomly, excellent for global effectivity. 27 points, pretty expensive. But we're going to go for it anyway. Darwin 3, the random mutations include growing smaller. Now the parasite can hide in water. Effective overall, but the best in wealthy countries. Effective overall. Overall is one word, got it. But best in wealthy countries, and so not effective in arid ones. Not effective in arid ones? Why? I don't know why that would be. I don't know why it'd be worse in that. We're missing the Caribbean and New Zealand, surprisingly. New Zealand, really? Alright, well, let's hope that I don't get any lethality that screws me over right now. Can we get a boat, please? Or a plane, either one. I'm not picky. We've got the Caribbean, just looking for New Zealand. Come on! Send a plane to New Zealand! You know you want to! Seriously? Every country around here is infected, and they're not doing it. There we go, thank you! Gosh! So much to ask for. Alright, let's go for Darwin 3, and that unlocks global domination! All countries are taken over by this plague! Effective two times more in all countries and more infectious than ever. It's pretty expensive though, so I'm not sure it's actually best. Let's go for the brain computers. And this is fine. Just kind of get some lethality going here. No cure required. Scientists affected by the "this is fine" symptom. Decreases cure drastically. Create brainwashing adverts. Right, we already saw that one. Maybe we use that. Computers inside of brains? Surgeons and scientists around the world have collaborated and developed the world's first non-lethal tiny brain computers with the help of tiny technology and finer surgery tools. As opposed to all those other attempts where millions died of lethal tiny computers. Global research is now focused on a cure. Canada is leading the cure effort. For all the good it shall do you. Hate and aggression symptom mutated. I do not know what that one does. Hang on. I think that's lethal. Yes, humans develop aggression and hate towards each other. Very dangerous. Parasite sees this as an opportunity and develops extra corpse transmission. Yay! Organ failure. Causes organs to fail. Lots of lethality and lots of corpse transmission. Well, if I could get more DNA, that'd be great. There are no healthy people left in the world, but surprisingly, despite having this much lethality, we are killing very slowly. Murder witness is completely uncaring. A recent murder has taken place. The only witness says, "What murder? The only thing I saw was a friendly wrestling match." Friendly wrestling match is the person yells, "Please help me, stop, don't murder me." It's all in good fun. It is all in good fun. Let's go for the organ failure. Just start killing a little bit faster because we kind of need to slow down this cure. And we kind of need more consistent DNA. Otherwise, I probably would have gone down some different routes. Should we go for the global domination just kind of for fun? Yeah, screw it. Let's just go for the global domination for fun. Boom! 59 points. So now we're super infective. Not that I needed infectivity, because we've already infected the entire world, but yeah, it was worth a shot. I mean, you never know. Maybe it was a secret victory condition. That can happen on occasion. No cure required. Let's go ahead and grab that. I'm kind of curious what's here in the center. I'm not sure we're going to get enough DNA to figure it out, though. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna. That's a bit of a shame. Maybe I'm actually going to just kind of go back and see if I can enact cheat mode on this. We'll find out what actually is in this scenario. Because I feel like I missed some stuff, or at least I just kind of overlooked some good stuff. I'm not too sure yet. Hang on, let me drink a little bit of rum and coke. Whoa. Whoa. That was way stronger than I thought it would be. Okay. Good job, and Yali, you're trying to kill me. Dark Skynet 2 can destroy humanity, despite their best efforts, as they sat around and watched people in friendly wrestling matches. Oh, funny times. What do we got? Triforce complete. All the tree's main paths have been completed. Have this. Super lethal. For 50 points. I mean, it's so expensive. By the time that I've gotten all of these, I probably won't have a lot of use for it. So I'm kind of curious, what was the rationale to have a special computer and human tree, but nothing that's like lethal and human or lethal and technology? You know, with lethal and technology, maybe you could have gone for like hacking of like critical infrastructure projects, and that lead to like lots of death, like dams breaking and destroying places, and activating the nation's nuclear codes and stuff like that. Humans and lethality, I don't know, you have to get creative with that one, but I mean, I feel like there's a bit of room to kind of add that stuff in, maybe. Or maybe not, I'm not too sure. Read resistance 2, but better. Yeah, kind of looking to see if there's anything. I don't think there's anything that I've really missed. There's probably just a few like kind of end things, like the hardening shell or whatever, but either way. Cool, alright. Well, adverts appeared with no approval. How dare they? You're violating my privacy settings, Google Glass. Okay, Glass. Take picture. I don't know. 2 stars, 646 days, 50% cure progress. Okay, not bad. I think I'm mostly just a little bit confused on the theme. So, I mean, if you're gonna say that it's an actual worm, first off, I mean, okay, I understand you don't want to have to redo the whole thing. I totally get it. But if you're gonna call it a parasite, it kind of needs to be a parasite, man, don't you think? But I understand. I mean, I've tried making my own scenarios before. I know it's a lot of work. It's really freaking annoying having to redo all that. So, I'll pretend, but, you know, if you have this time on your hands, that would be good. Anyway, I'm a little bit confused on the theme, though. You have a biological worm that apparently can interface up with computers and hack things, and somehow has control over our ability to develop better surgery tools and nanoprocessors. I guess I'm not sure how it all ties together. So, I don't know. I mean, it's a good shot. I mean, it was pretty well balanced all in all. I think that the lethality and stuff was like on point. Not bad at all. And I'm going to go ahead and give it a thumbs up so that people can kind of check it out. But, I don't know. I feel like it could use a little bit of refining us just thematically. Not necessarily with the numbers, okay? And there's plenty of customization. That's good. But just kind of figure out what direction you want to go with, and then just stick to it is kind of what I'm going for. You know, if you want to have something that's computer-oriented, that has to do with basically hacking and kind of developing humanity in a certain way so that we could kill them all, that's great. If you want to have a parasite that's actually biological and destroys humanity, that's great too. But both together, I guess I'm just having a hard time seeing the link. That's all I'm saying. Otherwise, you know, hey, I appreciate the effort. I mean, I know what it's like trying to develop a scenario. There's a lot of effort that goes into that. So, you know, thank you for sending this to me and drawing it to my attention, and thank you for declaring me your Lord and Savior. I wish I was deserving of that title. I don't think I am, but, you know, I appreciate that. And I hope that as you continue to develop it, you'll let me know. I'm not sure if I'll do more videos on it, maybe, but we'll see. But, you know, let me know what you like to see, you know, if you make some progress. And, guys in the comments section, go ahead, go at it. Go at it, guys. What do you think would make the scenario really good? Okay? Constructive feedback time. You know, make me proud. Show me what you guys can do. Thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If so, then hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I, as always, will see you guys next time.